You may be wondering, like, what does even practicing intimacy mean? You gotta be kind of thinking about sex? Okay. Duh. No, honestly, we're looking to redefine how we even look at intimacy and what is its role in leadership. Me beating on my chest is actually a prime example of a practice that we do use. But she wants to give you a personal story that actually will give you a better description of this.
Yes, I want to share with you today why I discovered intimacy is so important for all of us in every area of our lives. And this came through the sudden death of my father, which really shook up my whole life, and I started to block myself from every emotion I could feel. I blocked myself from relationships, I blocked myself from love, and yeah, it was a protection, a big protection around my heart. And I discovered on that pathway, this is not how I want to live. I want to be open, I want to be free, but in this moment I felt really alone and separated, disconnected. So how did I create intimacy with first myself? It was mainly through yoga, touch, self-awareness, like so many techniques I learned in the last years, and they brought back intimacy in my life. But just this year I started opening up for love in my life, for relationship, and I discovered this is a major part we need to consider even in our businesses, because since I open up there, I can see the shifts in my business and I can see how everything expands in my life.
Absolutely, and that's why we actually want to bring the live information, the live instruments, and just let you hear from the people, because you don't really need to hear from us. So check in with my man from Santiago, Chile.
Many thanks for the workshop. It was very inspiring to be more authentic, more open with ourselves, with myself. The participants, the guides created an environment so inspiring.
Man, I really love my guy Tomas, and these are the who's, right? This is who we're talking to. Really, it's these big personality people who are generally pretty curious. They have an expansive mind, have an expansive heart. They really want to get in touch and in tune with their heart, and they feel like, man, like I'm in this battle alone. And I felt this for myself as well way too often, and this is where intimacy played its biggest role, and I needed to really get in touch with playing and practicing intimacy. And for me, it was when I was working with a publisher of mine, and you know, I had a big personality, he had a big personality, and it was just a clash at a certain point, but I never actually felt safe. I didn't have the room to explore and to let my creativity just blow off, and every time I felt like I would let that happen or try to do it, it was never even anything bad that he was doing, but because I was really struggling with connection between big personalities, I found my way here to be able to learn how to create that safe space for other big personalities like myself, like Vanessa's, like Tomas from Chile, and like many other people that you're gonna meet when you work and dive in with this community. So what I wanna say is really check in with this gym, okay? Go ahead and, because I know it's resonating, grab that gym, okay? Go just type your information and grab that gym, but don't just rely on our words, okay? Check in with the social proof and let Vanessa help you dive into the journal with some exclusive insights. Here you go.
Hey, come follow me. I will give you a deep insight into our PureHeart leadership journal, where you find 3 main sections about the moon cycles, how to align your life to cycles, as well about the ancient knowledge about astrology. We have a section about numerology. You find here a lot of deep knowledge you can use for yourself to create your own intuitive strategy as a leader and lead your life from a pure heart. And then at the end, we are going to end at a section with daily reflection question, which is unique. And we have the first question: today is the day, how can I celebrate being alive? And you fill it in right here in your journal. That's it.
I'm very passionate about the environment. I'm really passionate about, you know, giving back, living your life holistically for others.
Make sure the chin is the last thing to rise.
Beautiful opening conversation, and I had a haha moment that was perfect for me. I'm sure that the other participant had other realization. Somehow what I would suggest is that just show up and don't have any expectation, and then the universe is going to serve you with a beautiful breakthrough.
To observe what were the emotions coming through, and where did I feel that emotion in my body.
Super interesting connecting with this knowledge about spirituality, astrology, numerology, and not only that, but also like sharing from a very genuine place.
Show them that in a good light, in an authentic way. So yeah, it's today my challenge to show myself as well real, how I am, and breaking the pattern of being someone and just coming back to myself, remembering I'm enough.
Yo, this duck is badass, yo. It's badass. It's like when you really get in it. So let's actually take a second to kind of sit up tall. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes, open your chest, symbolizing you opening your heart. And just take a second for yourself, because I'm not inside your mind, right? So just be home for yourself. Place your hands down on your knees on purpose, and this is going to signify us rooting into the emotions.
I'm so like, I'm getting goosebumps about like just the love I feel towards animals and the connection that I've always felt with them is I'm super passionate about.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You really need to download this journal right now because you've never had something so interactive. But don't forget to check your promotion tab because your email filters are genius.
Yes, and don't hesitate to send us a message about our next upcoming masterclass. We welcome you to our safe space.
You'll see that masterclass link at the top and you'll get all the information you need. Send us that message.